You now have 3 things most candidates for the same role don't: a design document, a working deployment, and a migration assessment. This lesson closes the gap between having that work and actually getting interviews, a resume that quantifies it, a LinkedIn profile that surfaces it, and rehearsed answers to the questions that come up again and again in VDI and EUC interviews. Every bullet follows the same formula: what you built, the specific technology, and the scope or constraint it satisfied. Never learned or familiar with, always a scoped, concrete claim. A 600-user architecture meeting a real data residency requirement is a fundamentally different sentence than learned Azure Virtual Desktop, and it reads that way to a hiring manager too. Your headline should name the role you want plus the specific platforms you can demonstrate, because recruiters search by keyword and skim by eyeball at the same time. Your about should open with one positioning line: prove it with your 3 capstones in specific language, and point to evidence. Featured is where you actually link that evidence, and it's the section recruiters click first. This skill set maps to several real, active job titles across major job boards. Read 10 real postings under your target title and notice which tools recur. A growing number now ask for AVD alongside Windows 365, or AVD alongside Citrix DOS in the same posting, which is exactly the cross-platform depth this course was built to give you. 2 things worth saying directly in an interview: hybrid work continues to sustain steady demand for these roles rather than reducing it, and GPU-backed VDI for CAD, media, and AI development work is a growing niche worth mentioning if it's relevant to you. Employers increasingly value engineers who are comfortable across more than one platform, which is precisely the shape of what you just finished building. Trace the connection flow precisely. The client authenticates to the feed, the broker assigns the session, the gateway makes a reverse connection out to the chosen session host so no inbound ports are ever opened on it, the host authenticates the user, and the FSLogix profile loads last. Naming the reverse connect detail specifically is what separates a real architectural answer from a surface-level one. Profile bloat comes from things like browser caches and Teams data accumulating inside the container, and you prevent it with tuned exclusions and redirections rather than letting it grow unmanaged. Host pool sizing starts from persona-based ratios, gets validated with a real pilot, and gets tuned using actual insights telemetry, not a single universal number you apply everywhere. AVD trades more management responsibility for flexibility and pooled cost efficiency. Windows 365 trades some of that flexibility for predictable, fixed pricing and much simpler operations, and it's personal only. Reference your Capstone 3 recommendation directly here. You already reasoned through this exact trade-off for a real, if fictional, organization. Momentum beats a single sprint. Each week, apply to a handful of well-matched roles with language tailored to the posting, send specific outreach rather than mass messages, extend one of your capstones slightly so your portfolio keeps improving, and track it all so you follow up deliberately. The 3 capstones got you noticed. This routine is what turns that into an offer.